Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Last time we finished off the trainers in every route in the game. And off screen I trained up my team. Everyone's now level 51 to match Tsunami's levels. So, no one learned any new moves, so their movesets are still the same as before. It's time we head on to the final gym. And I've got some special plans for this gym. Yo, champion making! Even I don't know the Viridian gym leader's identity. This'll be the toughest of all the gym leaders. I heard that the trainers here are like ground-type Pokemon. Yeah, well, they use a variety of Pokemon and... that's an item. Why is there an item here? And it's a revive, okay. For those curious, I did all my training at the Pokemon Mansion where there were tons of high-level Pokemon there. Mostly Eradicates and Mucks. Now then, like that guy was saying, this gym specializes in ground type, but that's not all that they have here. There's also the odd fighting, poison, and normal types here as well. You must be running out of steam by now. You're the first person to challenge me here. I guess he was intended to be one of the last trainers that you fought, but he's the first one I'm fighting. And we start off with a Sand Slash. A particularly fast ground type, but not fast enough to defeat my Tsunami. I'm thinking I might gain I'm hoping to get to 1 or 2 extra levels here, but I'm not going to be banking on that entirely. As with usual, whenever someone gets a level up here, I'll switch out to the next Pokemon that has the best advantage in this gym. And this Dugtrio, I believe that is the fastest ground-type Pokemon in the game. It's a shame that it's such a low level compared to me. Oh well, at the very least, it gave some decent experience all around. And it's a very formidable foe if you get your hands on one. I ran out of gas! You need power to keep up with our gym leader. Okay, excuse me. Yep, he can spot me from over there. I'm working myself into a rage! Okay. Calm down, dude. You're just the second person I'm fighting here, and we got ourselves a black belt. With a really high level Machop. That should be a Machoke by now. I guess I'll use Ice Beam on it. Why not? Because it went down with one hit from a critical, so okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't... oh, there's a Machoke. So, let's see, what level is this thing? The exact same level as the Machop, so it really had no excuse for being a Machop at level 40. And ooh. Well then, thank you for making yourself easier to defeat. You know what? Overkill! I'm not gonna be using that move all too often because of how low its PP is, but still, it's pretty fun to use whenever I can hit with it. Roarg! I'm still not worthy! Okay, well then, there we go! I formed a Triforce with these guys! The Triforce of gym trainers. Pokemon and I, we make wonderful music together. Oh, are you a rocker? If not, then you really are off your rocker, and he's off his rocker, he's a tamer. With a Rhyhorn. That's his only Pokemon. I forget what level Rhyhorn evolves, but I think this one might be close to evolving. I don't know off the top of my head, though. It's been a while since I last raised up a Rhyhorn into a Rhydon. And usually that's just for Pokédex completion, really. Because most of the time, whenever you can encounter a Rhyhorn, it's towards the end of the game, and by then I've already formed a team. You're in perfect harmony! Do you know the identity of our gym leader? Not yet. Oh, and now that is Thundro's default reaction. We have done it. We have maxed out his affection, I think. It took a little while, but we've done it. He's at max affection now. The truly talented win with style! Okay, I'm just gonna surf your whole team away. Does that count as style? And a cool trainer. Lots of trainers with whips in this gym, now that I think about it. First there was that tamer, and then this cool trainer. What next? Now that I think about it, do they outright replace tamers later on in the remakes? Because I don't remember seeing any there. I'll probably find that out firsthand in, I don't know, 7 or 8 years when I get around to Fire Red or Leaf Green. And no, I'm not putting that as a timestamp, that's just a random guess. I lost my grip! The leader will scold me! Let's see. Okay, well, I needed to get this guy out of the way. I'm the Karate King! Your fate rests with me! Wait, weren't you at the fighting dojo then? Unless this is a different guy. This is probably a different guy. Yeah, the leader of the fighting dojo did not have a Machoke. He only had a Hitmonchan and a Hitmonlee, and that was it. So yeah, this is the Viridian Gym. We passed by this place earlier on at the beginning of our adventure, but the place was locked up and forced me to jump down a ledge. So there was really no way of entering this place earlier on, seeing as the leader wasn't even here. So, yeah. It only becomes available after you've gotten your 7th badge. Whichever one you get 7th, that's up to you. Because, honestly, you could get to the Volcano badge. Okay, Hydro Pump. No thanks. Although that is a more powerful move than Surf, I'm already on my final moveset. So I'm going to pass up Hydro Pump. It's not very accurate either, so I'm not going to be accepting Fire Blast! Hydro Pump. Why was I about to say Fire Blast? Probably because I just got the Fire Blast TM from Blaine. Speaking of fire, let's go with Ultra Flame. So yeah, the 7th gym badge that you could get could be any one of the last 4 prior to this gym, actually. You could get it from Blaine, Erica, Koga, or Sabrina, since you can do... Well, actually... yeah, you could do those in pretty much any order with the exception of Blaine, who... You could still get that one before being the 7th gym for you, because you could go straight to Koga after Lieutenant Surge, gym-wise, to be able to use Surf, and then go straight to Cinnabar Island. Ay-ya! Pokemon League, you don't get cocky! Yeah, you could go after Koga to get access to the Surf HM and be able to use Surf outside of battle. and then head straight for Blaine. And then you can go after Sabrina or Erica to be your 7th gym. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. So yeah, you have quite a bit of leeway as far as who will be your 7th gym badge. Or gym. So, yeah. Although, oops, I forgot to switch out. I keep on doing that. That is a habit I've got to break. I'm going to switch immediately after this, unless that was his only Pokemon. In that case, then, whoops, my bad. Okay, he has another Pokemon, and it's a Tauros, of course. The one Pokemon from the Safari Zone that I failed to catch alongside Pinsir and Scyther, but I couldn't even find a Scyther there. Those are probably almost as rare as Chansey, now that I think about it. And it decided to take my picture. Okay. I'll just slash him in the face and be done with this fight. And of course it's a critical hit, because why not? Thank you, broken critical hit formula. Yeah. Youch! Whiplash! Yeah, Tauros was really common in the Safari Zone now that I think about it. Because I must have encountered at least 24 Tauros during my second trip to the Safari Zone, and that was off-screen. Wait, I was just careless! And yet none of them would... And yet all of them refused to get caught. They would all immediately break out of the ball or just run away as soon as I threw a rock at them to make them easier to catch. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. I believe that guy over there to the top right was the last trainer that I have to fight here. Granted, none of the trainers here are required, but it's always a good idea to go after as many of the trainers as you can in these gyms, if not all of them, because after defeating a gym leader, none of the gym trainers will... Wow, that was a very weak Machoke. None of the trainers will accept your challenge anymore after you've defeated the gym leader. I guess they figure that they're no longer a challenge for you because you've defeated their leader. So what would be the point in facing the underlings if you've already beaten the leader? Achoo! If my Pokemon were as good at karate as I... let's see, how good is Ultra Flame holding up? 4720 to the next level, that is quite a ways away. I believe you are the last trainer, and this is a dead-end hallway because of this guy blocking the way. Viridian Gym was closed for a long time, but now our leader is back. Yes, he is, and he is in the top left corner of this gym, which, now that I think about it, is kind of an odd place in terms of the map for the gym leader to be in. And I was about to say that this was the first poison type that we've seen here, but no, there was that Arbok that came out earlier. So yeah, at this point, so far, we've not even been able to get a glimpse of who the gym leader is because he's been just out of sight, and that's a Nidoking. And, okay, I like that sprite. It's like he's going, talk to the hand! Oh jeez. Ultra Flame is actually kind of close to learning his final move. And, ooh, that did not do as much as I thought it would, and, oh crud. Poison Sting poisoned me. So it actually lived up to its name. It stung me and poisoned me because it stung. Oh well, at the very least I have full heals on hand. And I think that was the first time we've seen a Nidoking. I was beaten? Yes, you were. You can go on to the Pokemon League only by defeating our gym leader. Okay, let's break out the full heal. As you noticed, I have a few less Ultra Balls as I did prior, but that's only because I was catching a couple of Pokemon to trade with for later on. In fact, probably after I'm done with this gym, I'm gonna go and do some trading. Now then, this place, I have some special plans for the gym leader. And yep, it's who you think it is, Giovanni. And I'll be right back. Alright, I've saved my progress, and now let's challenge the gym leader. This is my hideout. I plan to resurrect Team Rocket here, but you have caught me again. So be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. So this is not only the final gym leader, but also the final battle against Team Rocket. And he leads off with a Doug Trio at level 50. This one, I know what its moves are off the top of my head. Sand Attack, Dig, Fissure, and Earthquake. All really powerful moves, and I just realized that Ultra Flame here is completely untouchable by this thing. Because all of its offensive moves are ground type. And Ultra Flame is part fire. Or, not part fire. Well, yes, he is part fire, but he's also part flying type, so he's immune to all of its attacking moves. So, I'm just gonna slash away at it. Wow! Of course, Sand Attack is normal in this game. It gets retconned into being a ground type move, I believe in the next game, actually. But yeah, there we go. That takes care of his first Pokemon. Not too bad, all things considered. Although, let's see what he has in store for us next. Next up is his Persian. We've seen that thing in action before. And this thing can be a real monster, because it is arguably the fastest normal type in the game. And it's most likely sporting Slash on its side as well. And same type of attack bonus with Slash, plus this game's weird critical hit formula means that thing is gonna get some really powerful critical hits all the time. Thankfully, I outspeed it despite being 2 levels lower than it. And he's using Guard Special. Okay. I'll just switch up to Fly. And, oh, Fury Swipes. And I missed! Oh crud. Double Team. That raises its evasion very sharply, making it harder to hit, but thankfully it didn't use Double Team too many times to make it impossible to hit. Okay, this match is going pretty smoothly so far. Much better than I thought it would. And a Nidoqueen. I'm gonna keep Ultra Flame in here for now. This thing is pretty powerful defensive-wise. However, I think its special is pretty low, so Flamethrower should make quick work of it. Not quite to— I did not know it had Thunder! Jeez! No, 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 no! Oh, critical. Super critical on with Thunder! Jeez! Okay, shoot. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Salad. It can resist Nidoqueen's poison attacks, as well as that thunder. Plus, if he takes any hits, I can heal them off with Mega Drain. But I think I'm gonna go with, actually, this will be a perfect opportunity to make Solar Beam's debut. Take in the sunlight and Tail Whip? Huh. Why does that thing have Tail Whip? I would have pegged him to have used a TM or something to get rid of Tail Whip. Oh well. That was a very smooth use of Solar Beam, and of course he has a Nidoking. Why would he have the Queen but without the King? It only makes sense to have the full pair. And Leer? Okay, he's using some weird moves. And yeah, that thing is level 55, even stronger than the Queen. And he is not being very smart about his moves. Let's finish this thing off with Razor Leaf, the good old Laser Reef. Alright. That takes care of that one, and I believe he has one more Pokemon left. Just gotta scroll through this experience flow. Yep, he's got a Rhydon. I think I'm gonna keep Saladin. This is probably tied for his highest level Pokemon, actually, because yeah, his Nidoking was also level 55, so either one of these could be his ace. But I'm going to finish it off with the Razor Leaf. Unless it holds on. Because that is a distinct possibility, but then again, its special... Yeah, I don't think its special was all that high to resist Razor Leaf. So, Super Critical knocks it out in one hit. And there we go. Game, set, and match. And that takes care of Giovanni. Ha! That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here's the Earth Badge. The only other time in the game where you get a badge in the middle of the battle, where it plays that jingle. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for your Pokemon League challenge. And it gives me TM27. TM27 is Fisher. It will take out Pokemon with just one hit. I made it when I ran the gym here, too long ago. Yep, that was a pretty smooth battle, actually. I was not expecting that thunder, though, but oh well. One last bit of dialogue from Giovanni. Having lost, I cannot face my underlings. Team Rocket is finished forever. I will dedicate my life to the study of Pokemon. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. And so he vanishes. However, that's not all that I'm gonna be doing here. I'll be right back with a slightly modified team. Alright, and we're back. I've reloaded my save and have changed up my team a little bit. I have brought in a very special someone for this specific battle. And this, I just want to humiliate Giovanni this time. This is just to prove a point of something that I saw, that I heard about in a video once. And this is actually pretty hilarious. I'm sending out a level 3 Pidgey that I named Can't Touch This. Because, just like I mentioned with Charizard being immune to all of Dugtrio's attacking moves, the same applies to Can't Touch This here. And yeah, these are the only moves it knows. I'm going to start off with Toxic, because then this round will only last 8 turns at best. And it literally cannot do anything to hurt. Can't touch this. Because he literally cannot attack. Yeah, see? Fisher, an instant, a one-hit KO move that cannot even touch me because Pidgey is immune to ground-type moves. And he's still trying to go with Fisher. And he can't hit me. Oh man, the gust damage is pretty much minimal. That did like, what, a pixel's worth of damage? And Earthquake, the most powerful and most accurate ground-type move, also missed, because it doesn't affect me. And yet another failed Earthquake. And this Pidgey is freshly caught, right out of Route 2. And it is going to knock out this Dugtrio that is level 50, without having taken any damage itself. Oh man. That is a lot of experience. How many levels is it gonna gain? It just skips from 3 to 14. Okay. From this point onwards, it's just gonna be the normal fight. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send back in Ultra Flame. So yeah, that is the only Pokemon on his team that you can do that with, and it is hilarious. So yeah, that was round 2 against Giovanni. That was just something that I wanted to do for fun, and it was something that I've been wanting to do for a long while. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because that was hilarious. A level 50 Dugtrio losing to a level 3 Pidgey. I didn't even need Fly on it either. I could have used just Fly and Gust and whittled it down until getting to the point where it would have to use Struggle. And jeez, can I hit this thing already? There we go. Yeah. So, that was quite the interesting turn of events. From here on, it's just gonna be the normal battle. I might just cut right here. So yeah, that was the 8th gym. Oh wow, that did a lot less than I thought it would. Solar Beam. So, should I cut it right here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it right here. You already know what the rest of this battle will entail, because I've already done it. So, I'm going to redo this battle properly like I did the first time. Off screen, of course, and then I'm going to do a bit of trading to fill out the Pokédex a bit more. So, I will see you then! Not very effective, my butt!